is getting ready for the biggest festival of democracy. The stage is set for the first phase of polls. The 18th Lok Sabha elections are all set to begin with nominations closing on Wednesday and the first phase of the general elections commencing on 19th April. This will take place alongside assembly elections in 4 states as well. So what are these elections about? Well, these are elections to the 543 contested seats in the lower house of parliament called the Lok Sabha for a term of 5 years. To rule, a party or a coalition needs a simple majority of 272 seats. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party or the BJP won 303 seats the last time, followed by 52 for the main opposition Indian National Congress or the INC. Where and when is it taking place? These elections will be conducted in 7 phases to ensure sufficient security at various polling booths across the nation. Voters can make their choice by pressing a button on an electronic voting machine, first used in India in 1982 and more widely since the early 2000s. Votes will be counted on 4th June after polling is done on April 19th, April 26th, May 7th, May 13th, May 20th, May 25th and June 1st. So how does it work? Voters will cast their vote for a single candidate in a constituency and the candidate with the maximum number of votes wins the seat. The voting age is 18 years and contestants need to be at least 25 years old. A total of 968 million voters are registered, out of which 497 million are men and 471 million are women. A higher percentage of women voters than men are likely to vote for the second time in a row. So why is this important? Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is chasing a record equaling 3rd straight term like India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. The Prime Minister says another overwhelming victory for the National Democratic Alliance or the NDA that's led by the BJP is crucial to meet his goal and dream of lifting India to a developed economy by 2047. The world's 5th largest economy has grown fast in pace few years and Modi has guaranteed to make it to the 3rd position if he does win the election. The BJP draws its support mainly from the Hindus, who form 80% of the country's 1.42 billion people and for whom the Prime Minister earlier this year delivered on a key party promise of building a grand temple for a revered deity in India who is known as Lord Ram on the disputed site in Ayodhya. In fact, Lord Ram has taken centre stage of the political narrative ahead of the polls. Meanwhile, the opposition or the Indie bloc, largely a centre-left grouping of more than 24 opposition parties, say that a victory for them is essential to save the country's democratic and secular setup, lift the marginalised communities, raise prices for farmers and create jobs for the unemployed. However, opinion polls predict another thrashing for the Congress alliance at the hands of the BJP. Well, the verdict will be out on June 4th, and that's when the entire nation will know who will emerge as the true winner and who will lose out the race.